Let's unmute this. Okay, last time on Dragon Ball Z, we... I can actually remember it because it was awesome. We got put down into the tournaments, the pits, but it turned out to be a super awesome fighting game, complete with frame data and options of practice. And then, turns out the Maduro from Resident Evil 4 is killing people in the sewers, and now we gotta go kick its ass. I think it was called the Maduro. That one thing that chased you around in the sewer. Wait.
Well, I don't remember.
I can't wait for you to play that game again. I'll be down to like watch that.
Yeah, I think I've only played that game a grand total of 3 times because I'm not like most Resident Evil 4 players who can beat it in an afternoon. I go, oh, that was a stressful section. I must have played this game for hours, and it's just been 2.
It's funny because yeah, that's one of those games where I'm like, only 3 playthroughs. But like, yeah, it's a complete arcade like experience for me at this point, where like the story almost never even comes into it.
That's weird.
Can
I
you
can't
see-
hear the stream.
You can't hear it?
Yeah.
Let me restart because I had it muted for a little bit.
I thought I was hearing it, but it was actually your stream on the side.
Oh, lol.
Click it back. Nope, but I can deal.
Well, I mean, is that but you can still hear it on the stream.
Yeah.
That's weird. I wonder what's causing that.
Are you outputting your output from something else than the emulator?
I'm doing the emulator itself. I could try to. Okay, I have another idea. I could just try to capture the screen itself. How does that feel?
Still nothing.
Nothing, huh? I can.
Let me try me. Let me try me getting it going away.
I wonder. What in God's name is this shit? I don't want to. I don't want location tracking. What the hell? I do want that open. I wonder. This probably won't fix it, but I'll try it. Alright, I switched windows again, but it'll probably just show the emulator screen without, like, any game.
Yeah, and yeah, the sound's still not working, unfortunately.
Well, I can't think of anything that I could have changed for that to...
Try restarting the emulator? So I realize, yeah, I can hear the stream, but it's like very delayed.
It is very delayed. Resume. Full screen. Let me full screen first and then share.
Now it works.
How weird. It must have been because it was muted at one point, and that's when I started sharing, and then it just got that idea in its head. I don't know. Okay. I think we're good to go.
Wait, Faye, until the battling thing is settled.
That's right. First, we have to clear up the murder case. Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, gotta get my voice acting chops. Oh, it's a go fuck off message. All right, I assume we have to find our way into the sewer now.
Give me just one moment, I'll get that for you.
And then going up those stairs probably won't lead to a sewer. Actually, no, it did in the last.
On the apparently you have to look for a red ladder on the west side of the mess hall. The mess hall is like the place where you eat in the middle of the town.
Wait a minute, is every town gonna have a sewer section?
No.
Because we're 2 for 2 so far. All right, this is.
Wait, 2 for 2? I thought it was 2 for 4. Well, I guess Basil basic
We
doesn't count.
We got 2 in a row, is what I'm saying.
As it was pointed out before to us, yeah, you need red ladder. I wonder if it's outside. Oh no, there it is. No,
What?
no, yeah, it's outside. It might
Okay.
actually be outside.
There's a ladder. It's not a red one.
Nah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm sure you're not just jerking off.
As it was pointed out to us, what Bart went through was a spring, not a sewer. And I'm like, okay, sure. Oh no.
How can that be a spring? It's like a man-made. Oh wait, I actually think I've been up this ladder before. I remember when I was just fucking around. And now
yes, you have.
God damn it! Now I can.
Click on the emulator again.
Oh, whoops. All right, let me try this.
It's on the.
Yeah, the west.
It's on the west end. Yeah.
I just noticed that.
I think it's like the Shibuya River. Like, the Shibuya River isn't a sewer that people made. It was a river that people built around. And I
didn't
guess
actually know
that's
that.
a huge difference.
When I think river, like, I guess that makes total sense.
Oh, there it is.
Because like a
I
sewer.
think that's it.
Hey, what the? You're the champ.
Thanks for watching the sewers. I'm going there now. Don't let anyone beside these guys in.
Yes, sir, champ.
I'm trying to imitate Leo Weifang, but like I'm so bad at it. Oh, now it's green.
No, I think you're what? I guess he doesn't want blood right now. I think your voice for him is good. It's definitely distinct from Saitan and the other voices.
Saitan, I'm just using my normal voice because he's gonna talk the most. Yeah, that's about it.
That's how I feel about Faye. Although that's how I felt about Faye before I realized Bart is the main character actually. Where is this place?
Let's look for it. We'll talk more if we really find it.
Do you really doubt me? What the hell, man?
Shh, quiet.
What?
What's wrong?
Nani? This is freaky as fuck.
That's why this section on the guide is called Sewers of Horror.
If I played this as a kid, I would throw the controller and scream.
Well, let us look around. Alright, now turn the map around, or turn the camera around.
Turn the beat around?
Turn the beat around.
Turn the beat around, you gotta turn it around! Oh my god, we have to watch Pitch Perfect on the wheel soon.
You want to cross the first bridge when you get back. Oh yeah, the combos, because
I keep
it's
forgetting.
the same for everyone. It's the same for everybody right now because everyone has 6 AP.
Yeah. What was it again?
The first one I remember, which is just triangle, triangle, square, triangle, triangle.
I love that axe kick.
Oh, I do too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The next one is just XX.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I mean, you're gonna have to do it with everyone, so you can pick whatever order you want to do. Because in the end of the day, you won't have to pick one until you're like down to just a couple of ones. Like, eventually you're gonna be like, oh, I'm missing X EXP to unlock this one, so you'll start using XX more. Does that make sense?
Totally. I am glad that it just boils down to 2 combos for grinding, because I feel like I would have like
I
spent
know
way
it's
too long.
3. It's 3, and when we get 7 AP, that's when it becomes just 2.
Okay, I think I should open up your map.
I got you. Well, if you have the map, the first place you want to go actually is across the bridge and then go west.
Where should I be pointing the camera?
North at all times to make it easy on you.
Okay, where do I
Alright,
start?
I see where you're at. You are... Yeah, go
Ow!
left, go west.
Ow!
No, go past the bridge.
Ow!
Nope. No. Back. Oh,
Oh, this bridge. Ow. Okay.
yeah.
Ow.
And then go all the way west without crossing. I
How
think
do
you can
you
just...
How do you feel about RPG dungeons that make you walk through damage tiles? Is that like an unforgivable sin to you, or have you played so many RPGs now that it's just kind of like, whatever?
This is only made 3. In SMT, they like take your money away, they kill you, they take your monsters, they take your mom. Like, this is fine. In
Wait.
hell, in Strange Journey, I felt that was the worst because you fall on one tile and you lost 2 hours of progress.
The Strange Journey one was brutal in that second area. Oh my god,
yeah.
that was one of the first damage tile experiences I ever had. I feel like I'm not doing enough damage.
No, that's good, because I mean, you're practicing death blows. Because death blows are what deals damage. Regular attacks
are for grinding death blows.
But whenever you get bored of these guys, just death blow them.
I feel like I've heard this. I feel like I've heard the boss theme of this game more than the random battle theme.
That helps. Not for the boss battle theme, unfortunately, because there's like only like 2 or 3.
That is unfortunate. I do remember the video you telling me like Final Fantasy VII is 40 hours long and it has a billion tracks. Xenogears is 60 hours long and has 2 tracks.
Honestly though, Mitsuda's one of those composers where I'm like, his battle themes are alright to me.
Is Mitsuda the Tails guy?
No, that's Sakuraba.
Okay.
Motoi Sakuraba. Who is now no longer the Tales of guy. He became actually famous because of freaking Dark Souls.
That's right.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
I guess it was just whatever one of those games sold a gorillion copies would be the one where...
Oh yeah, the third combo you need to cycle through is triangle, square, triangle, triangle, triangle. But you're doing exactly what I've done. I do a revolution with each one. And then I forget which one I did, and so I just pick one at random in my brain.
And now I just want to see this. Oh, that's
His
awesome.
death blows are cool. His death blows are cool.
Damn.
But
when I play Dragon Ball FighterZ again, there's nothing on this earth that is gonna make me switch off Android 16 because I feel like he has the only...
Oh, grab that. This is why I brought you here. Now you have an in-game map.
Sweet.
Hooray!
Thank God. 16 is the only grappler I like that has the movement that I crave.
Yeah, go down the bridge, which you already have, and then go to your west.
Oh, west. Whoops. Ow.
Once I know where you are, you don't have to keep the camera north.
I just wanna oops. Wait, he just pointed at him?
Yeah, I think that is 3 or 4.
Oh. Holy shit! Okay, cool, we won. That's an Omega Soul gone. I gotta figure out something with my mic, because after checking the VODs, I realized that I'm both too quiet and also clipping the mic. So, like, it doesn't actually have to deal with, like... Whatever. Anyways.
Search around this level some more. The murder site should be around here. There has to be some clues to be found.
Oh.
Oh, I see where you have to go. Go all the way east and cross that. Then
Ow.
go all the way into cross the next bridge which you just passed.
I want
because you
the I want the treasure.
If it gives you any idea where you need to go, in the map, do you see the weird Xenogear axis? I'm guiding you to the top one.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh!
Oh! Raid. No, that's where we need to beat you.
Yeah, right. That's actually really funny. That's actually really funny. I'm surprised you made a funny joke. I'm just kidding.
Well, you know. Every day I wake up and my brain rolls, are references jokes? And then some days it's yes, some days it's no.
That's how it is. That's completely how it goes. It just depends, because, like, references are either really cheesy or actually the best jokes I've ever heard.
Primarily the reason I'm using this map is because I spent way too much time in this level going for, like, the other side of the map, and you open a chest and it's like, Aqua Soul.
It's crazy, how... It's crazy how much, like... It took developers so long to understand that putting a potion in a treasure chest is, like, a sin. Like, who gives it? Like, nobody wants that.
The best is when they just drop from enemies, in my opinion. No, actually no, that's it. That's it. I hate buying them. I hate restocking.
I'm fine with that.
I always restock too much.
I'm fine with that because if a game has an economy and it wants you to, like, choose what to buy and stuff, I find that more, because, like, that's one of the things that Kingdom Hearts Final Mix changed that not a lot of people talk about, just because it's not really that noticeable, but the vanilla version had, like, potions and high potions in every single chest, so you almost never had to buy anything ever. And then in the Final Mix they replaced it. They replaced a ton of those with just fusion materials, or like synthesis materials. So you still have to buy potions, but you also get more stuff to make better equipment with. Because seriously, that's like the only thing to spend money on. So to, like, get rid of that is to almost remove, like, an entire mechanic of the game. Even though it's just the most basic shopping thing you could ever imagine in a video game.
The problem is I still hate it because the worst feeling I've ever got in the Kingdom Hearts game, and it's the primary reason for my whole I don't like using items, is going into my menu and figuring out that I'm out of potions is just the worst. And it's just the worst. And then, like, I forgot about the whole re-equip thing. Like, oh, okay, it just automatically re-equips it after the battle ends. But then it doesn't tell you, hey, you're missing potions, so we couldn't re-equip them all. And so you go into a battle and you only have 2.
That's true. I feel like that's
the only problem is I never had a good gauge by the UI of the game outside of the menu that told me, hey, you're kind of out. But it doesn't matter in final mix because, well, the times you need potions is not as many as in vanilla.
I'm playing, I'm playing, I'm trying to restart the level 1 challenge on the Epic Game Store version, and, like, god damn it. I keep thinking X starts death blows, but that's why I don't have enough X experience. I'm redoing the level 1 challenge, but, I'm using a quality of life mod that allows you to skip Roxas' story, and I'm like, oh, thank god. And then I actually get into the game, and I'm like, wait, now I like almost have no potions available because you don't get the money or the potions from Roxas' story if you skip it. So
I must be like just hack infinite potions in. Like every battle is still. Well, I guess not. You can't. There are a lot of gauntlets where the game expects you to restock, and that's kind of the thing. Like, it is still my own stupidity for not restocking often in that game.
it's okay.
But wait,
It's just like it is another. It doesn't matter until you play critical mode. That's one of the things I didn't really think about when we had this argument a million. I haven't seen this death blow.
Oh yeah, this is new for you.
When I was having that argument, I failed to really say that nothing I had to say in that entire argument even mattered unless you play like critical, and not only critical, but like level 1 critical. Although I still felt that way on regular critical at the time. But like,
it just only sucks because in the one game I played, items were like you can only use them once per battle, but they'll automatically restock after like you didn't have to buy multiple mega elixir cards. You only need one, and then you just use that one forever.
Birth by Sleep? Or Chain
No,
Memories?
Chain of Memories. So
Yeah,
then
I did come to really appreciate that system when I revisited the game. Like, it took my like 3rd attempt at playing that game to be like, wow, this is actually pretty cool.
kind of why I really want to play those Mega Man remasters, because I didn't appreciate them at first because I treated them as an RPG, not so much a card game, and it's really a card game.
Going back to Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Master Duel thing, like, it completely changed how I thought to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, when I played it when I was a kid, it was just like, okay, get the strongest, get the highest attack point monsters in your deck. But now it's like, build a whole game plan around like 2 or 3 monsters. And that like, and now I look back and I'm like, it's so freaking obvious. Like, I should have just been doing that the whole time. Here,
Well, this is the murder spot.
well, this is the murder spot. We have coffee.
I had to stop myself, like,
Well, we have coffee in the corner.
something is written on the wall.
I gotta stop doing a screechy laugh. That's not entertaining. Don't say it! Don't say it! Okay.
Macbeth, red monster.
Wait. Does that imply that the red vision was red monster and that there's a green vision that's a green monster? Hmm.
This must be his dying message. Must have written it as he was dying. Oh, monster. Very interesting.
Hmm?
Hey, what's this lime? What a mess.
I would love it if they just tripped like a Three Stooges character. Have you ever
I
watched...
think you can jump over it, actually.
Oh! That would be nice. Have you ever watched the Three Stooges?
Yes, although that is the wrong direction.
Oops. That's something... The Three Stooges is something I fucking absolutely adore and grew up with. Oh my god, Shiitan's almost dead. Shiitan.
I feel like before the Always Sunny like song with the title card was a thing, the Three Stooges' opening theme was
Yes.
what it was.
Yes! Yes. I always think I'm gonna regret revisiting it, and it's always still funny. Just because, like, they're so short already, but you can tell the episodes are made of, like, a bunch of little shorts because it's, like, the episode will start with, them trying to, like, make a scheme on trying to sell, like, a device that kills flies by tricking them into climbing upstairs and then falling down. And then at the end, they're in a graveyard trying to hide bodies.
I remember when I first started watching Sunny, that's kind of what came to mind was this Three Stooges every single time. Specific, no, also still not the right way.
God damn it. Oh wait.
You wanna go? Remember the spot I told you that Rico was like, "Nah, we must investigate."
Do I need to go to the X's?
Yes. So now you want to go where the B chest is. Do you see it on the map?
Yeah, I see. I gotta go over to B. Oh, new enemies.
Yeah, and well, sort of. These are the guys that taught you how to jump way back when.
Oh.
Gerblins. I don't remember what their name is.
They seem more. They seem like they have more frames.
Probably because we're in the sewers.
He does sound like Leo Whitefang.
Oria. Could you imagine you're just working at Square Enix, you know, you're a cardboard cutout because you're in a you're in a YouTube video, and then someone comes in and it's like, here's my character design, and you're like, that's just Blanca.
No, it's my character. I made him. Me.
I also have always wondered, like, the same thing, but here, this fighter is from, I don't know where it was Blanca. Was Blanca South America? Well,
Blanca...
here's the fighter from this region, and you present to them Blanca, and it's like, really? You know this is supposed to be a realistic fight. Oh, Brazil. He's from Brazil. Oh, what?
Blanca,
I guess his colors
Blanca...
represent the flag.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Well, Blanca was like raised by electric eels or some shit. Like his fighting style isn't exactly contemporary for Brazil.
He's a feral man from the Brazilian jungle.
Oh, I see why this could potentially be confusing, because the map kind of simplifies it, but there are multiple tiers.
Yeah, there's only 2-ish. You're on the second one. What's wrong, Saitan? Is there something here? A tinkle sound. I heard some kind of a tinkle sound.
Someone's tinkling. A bell?
A bell? A bell?
A bell! Do you know something?
Now that you mention it. There is a rumor of a strange ringing sound down here.
The rumors were true.
You want to keep that bell in your mind forever.
I actually successfully jumped over one of those things for once. Jesus fucking Christ, is this Akira?
Sort of. Looks like it.
That is fucking disgusting.
I forgot the name of this. I want to say just Abomination, but I could be wrong. See, I didn't realize Rotten Sod. That's his name.
This should not be in your sewer. I think this would affect your drinking water at this point.
I really hope they don't drink from the sewer.
You know, that's true.
Also, you want to go south. When you get out of here.
Yeah, I'm dealing with the horrible mutation.
And it's like a mutation from what? It doesn't even look human.
So we have 3 monks on the... Ow, Jesus. We have 3 brawlers on the team right now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, although I want to say that Rico feels more like a warrior than he would a Well, no, he has like self buffs. He can buff his attack. They're just like, nah, we're not gonna make you spend money on characters. You gotta save that for the max.
Realistically, that makes more sense. South. Yo!
I kind of lost where you were at, but yeah, you wanna be.
I'm at the.
You're not gonna get to that. Yeah,
Alright.
you don't wanna get. You don't wanna get that chest yet, so keep going south.
I'm at the ladder. Ow. I want that chest. Cool shades. That sounds important.
Just imagine, like, they just land on top of Faye.
Yeah, that. We needed these back when he said the "you ain't my pops" line.
You don't need these now, but you will definitely need them later.
Okay, cool. Block confusion because you're too cool to be confused. Okay, that. Oh, I'm genuinely shocked.
You want to keep going south?
Oh.
Yeah, that won't go anywhere.
Well, fucking. Why even? Why? Oh, Jesus. Why even let me go past the stop sign then?
They're like, well, you know, it's okay. Realistically, I do wonder if they had like an area up there, and they're like, nah, let's just cut it here. But I just think it's like, I don't know. Like I always see sewer levels in RPGs having those sort of like, what am I thinking of? Cut off path.
So you can't go up there ever.
No.
Interesting.
Oh wait, no. I now located you on the map. I think you have to open it from the other side. If you find you can't get up the broken ladder near the cool shades, make sure you climb it to its highest point and jump.
Oh, whoops. We'll see about that, Star Wolf. You rotten sword! He's got a little wiener. That's kind of cringe. Does status effects go away after fights?
I believe so. I don't recall of any that stays with you.
Let's see. It said jump off? What?
Yeah, but you don't.
What?
But you don't need to go there. That's the thing. Like, not yet.
Okay, but what the fuck though? I can't just climb the ladder. I have to climb and then jump. That's silly. You silly game. You silly unfinished game. Ow. Wait.
On the map, you're looking for the southernmost X.
I am here. Now. Oh, I just need to go left.
Yeah, there's another crime scene there. Oh, you just jump over it.
What? I just jumped over it. So, oh, I thought it was a... Here, too. I thought it was a super... Can you see the screen?
Oh, there's that smell again. Yeah, now I can see it.
Okay.
It's like something's burning. Burnt? I see. Hey, look at this. The slime is over by that drain too. It appears the slime was left behind by the monster.
Wait, did they... Oh, I didn't notice that they, traced his outline
body,
in chalk.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Mr. Man. I keep forgetting to check my, death blow experience. So I feel like I'm severely lacking on X's.
I don't know if you... No, you must learn an X. Because it's only 6 AP. But the other thing is, you also need to be of a right level in order to get a skill. So you should check just to see if you're at 100.
If I build up the experience first, will it count?
Yes,
Alright,
it
that's
counts
awesome.
even if you're like, if you were at level 1, you could get all experience, and then I don't know, by some magical Game Sharky powers, you get yourself to 80, you get them all at once.
I see. Out. Let's check those blows.
Hello,
Oh, yeah.
Motors.
Hello, Scott. You are on the air.
Yes, I noticed.
Okay. I am... Wait.
You want me to just call you Josh then instead of Boom?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I just got so used to calling you, your...
Okay. That's fine. Okay, okay.
We
I got-
forced ourselves to acknowledge your true name, and now going back feels weird. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
now do that weird glitch to get up that stair. Or that ladder. Because that actually gives you a shortcut that I didn't use.
Silly. That's absolute
And
tomfoolery.
then I think it's just on your west.
There's a body. Here too.
There's slime in this drain too.
So it mentioned dead
Where does this-
bodies.
Where does this drain connect to?
Who wants to talk about murders?
It should connect to the sewage treatment
Alright.
plant.
Me.
Right. There must be a place where they meet.
Uh-oh, here
Mhm.
comes green, the mean green bean machine.
Hey, it's the Predator Vision monster.
It's gonna be really cute and sweet.
You mean it's a white bunny rabbit?
Well, it's green vision. Yeah.
There is something lurking around here, I'm sure of it. Do you know where these trains come together? From here it's beside the waterfall furthest to the east of here.
Then I suppose we should go south. Damn it, I didn't mean it.
Yeah, you have to go south.
Oh my god. I want them to be dead now.
They're subspecies. They look like subspecies.
Batch rats. Ow, that actually did a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Probably gonna need those glasses. Oh, hell yeah. Don't attack me. Ow. Don't forget me. Can I punch my allies?
I don't think I tried. No.
Nope. Oh, I definitely need to fucking heal myself. Oh, he fucking died.
That solves that problem.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Run. Alright, we can't fuck around. I honestly should have healed. I think I'm gonna die.
You might survive.
Oh, thank God. Alright. Alright, I need to take these guys seriously. Jesus.
No, hold on. Dang it.
What?
You want to use the second ability, so that the AOE becomes, the heal becomes AOE.
Oh. I didn't. Oops.
I mean, I think you
I
did
di-
the right thing anyway, because he could have died.
I didn't comprehend what that meant.
Yes, Saitan has a lot of single target buffs, except until you use that, then all of his single target buffs become AoE buffs.
All right.
Or all party buffs, rather. Although in that instance, I still think you did the right thing.
I really hope this guy dies. Okay,
But yeah, don't forget you have your square death blows too.
it's true. That's a clever mechanic. Does it split the healing? No, it actually just affects both.
Nope. Yep.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, you're spending MP for that to go AoE. Like, it's worth it, I think.
All right, now the fights are starting to. At least that particular encounter, I need to get death blows out right away.
Yeah, there's some times where I'm like, yeah, I can't grind on this.
He's alive.
Good for those games where it's like, okay, they're all gone, you can wake up now.
I'm so glad that was a trend. Wait,
Alright,
We
you
have to
want to
go
go
east.
north? Yes, but you want to go north first. Oh,
Wait.
no, you gotta go south. South.
Let me keep. Let me find out where I am. Okay. I want to go.
Oh,
I want to go.
you wanna...
south.
Actually, do you see that weird cloud on the right?
Cloud?
Well,
Oh,
that
yeah,
weird
yeah.
symbol on the right. That's where you want to go right
Okay.
now.
There's also I see another X over there as well.
Yeah, it's on the way there.
Yeah.
You want to be on the north side of where the cloud is.
Ow. What are you gonna do, little ow? So go north, then east, then south, then east.
Well, no, remember you want to be on the north side of the
Yeah.
So okay, good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, good.
Where's my next fight? There it is.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh fuck. Kick the ass.
Yes.
Use an after image.
Oh, there's a video going around or circling around that it's like secret lore found in Siren Xenoblade Chronicles 2 kit. Have you seen that?
No, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Okay, good. If you ever see a video that says secret lore found in Siren modeling kit, don't click on it until you beat this game.
Wait, Siren modeling kit for Xenoblade 2?
Yes.
Okay.
And like, listen, I know what the interviews say. I know they say there's no connections. But that kit scares me. Basically, Takahashi released a statue modeling kit where you just build the statue, put it together, and then you model it.
Oh, cool.
And in it, there is a Nopon from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I forgot the Nopon's name. That is like, yeah, I want to build an artificial blade with this information I found regarding Siren. And it goes through, like, the origin of Siren, the mech. And those origins get a little too close to a few things that happen in Xenogears. And every video is talking about it. So it's like...
Interesting.
a weird spoiler in the most unknown places.
Do you think the developers know about people's desire for connections to Xenogears? So
It has to be, because
so they
Future Connected is bait.
They purposefully, like, bait people all the time like that?
Listen, if you don't know what happens in Future Connected and you read the title Future Connected on a Xenoblade game, your mind immediately goes to it. And then you play the game and you're like, oh, that's what they actually mean by Future Connected.
Oh, I got Antonio Banderas.
Rico's name is, I think it's Rodriguez. Hold on. Rico Xenogears. It was something very... No, it is Banderas. Rico Banderas.
What? Wait, it said I learned Bandera. Who are you? Now I just am using Gramps from Xenoblade 2.
Hey, Gramps, what are you doing here? I thought the entrance was blocked off.
I've lived here a long time.
All by yourself in a spooky place like this?
As you can see, I'm a mutant, so the monster never bothers me. But lately, my new neighbors have been going outside, busting things up.
What? Really? We're looking for him.
Oh, would you get rid of him for me? If you need to know anything, ask me. I'll help you. Wait, what is this thing? It looks like a robot, but he said he was a mutant.
I want to say he's a frog. I think he's supposed to be a frog.
I cannot tell. Also, the more I move the camera, the more battles I'm going to encounter, I just realized.
Well, no, you can move it infinitely and we'll find once and for all. Wow, I have just heard fireworks. Someone is being a douche.
I fucking hate fireworks. They're the stupidest shit ever.
I'm thinking we should just switch to drone shows.
What's that mean?
You just use a bunch of drones that have lights and then you create light shows with the drones.
That's
No noise, and you still get a visual, like, something.
That's why, like, that's why raves are cool. Fucking hell.
There is always slime near the murder scene. Looks like it only happened once.
Saitan, that's called blood.
What are you talking about? They say it will not return to the same place. I wonder.
Eh?
You know what? Since I'm Hispanic and I can, I'm just gonna give Rico a Hispanic, like my accent. I'm just gonna give him my accent.
Why not? His name is fucking
Rico Banderas.
There he is. Oh shit. That's never happened before.
That never happened to me. Must be like a very low rate.
Oh, nope. Maybe,
probably because I always, like, I usually just grind it on these, but I also didn't have a stream to do.
That's probably exactly what it is. Like...
Oh yeah, remember the other one is one triangle, one square, and then mash triangle.
Right. I guess that kind of means this guy is, like, made...
Designed for this, yeah.
For grinding, yeah.
Well, it's twofold. It's because you just got Rico and they want you to, like, get some deathflows going on him. And also because, every single character except, I believe, Faye has a very fast learning of their death blows. Faye will take forever on his.
Makes sense. Fusi.
I think that's because it's yellow, I think that's one of his buffs.
Do I go to the other side of this and
Yes.
like go to that door?
Aye aye, Captain.
I am so smart. Ow.
Well, I mean, you avoided one at least.
Are there any super sexy secrets?
Nah.
How do you go into first person mode?
I wish. Wow, they're still going at it. They're still throwing fireworks.
I cannot. It's the fucking 12th! For God's sake, the 12th. I love how he always gets knocked into that little river, or that little water part.
Yeah, fistful of sewage water. Yummy. Now remember, defense up is fake.
Wait, defense up doesn't work?
Yeah, it's what Kyler said a couple sessions ago.
Okay, that's
All
right.
defense buffs don't work.
I completely forgot. But that's good. Now that means we can glass cannon this shit. As I am ought to do. Wait, doesn't it? So it doesn't work for the mech either?
Well, the mech is the enemy debuffs works on you, so you're clearing it.
Oh wow, I just freaking noticed. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat for like the last 20 minutes.
Wait, is there more things in chat? I thought Hayo was the last thing.
No, I only noticed. Yeah, I only noticed the entire chat just now.
Yeah, Kyler was with us and just at the beginning of it.
I am happy for my fans. And that's what you all are, my fans and my loyal servants. And I'm grateful for that. What the fuck?
Also,
The door's gonna attack us.
speaking of Elliot Quest, who's also in the chat, because you knew of Klonoa 1's ending, you are a accomplice in the emotional damage we have caused that streamer.
Yeah.
You are an accomplice. You are going to emotional jail.
I could have just went and spoiled the ending immediately, but I thought, you know, why not give someone a you know, just a little reality check. All right, I can't use those outside of battle. Okay, I gotta kill this guy because I forgot to heal. Please be dead. I have to use death blows, but death blows mean that he will eat me. Oh, I should have used the square one. Klonoa 2 was actually the one that I played. I played some Klonoa 1, but oh my god. Did it wake him up? Alright. Thank god. Suplex time. Ugh! Die, 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 please. He didn't die.
Because he's healing on every death blow.
He's only healing a little bit. I really... Okay. I thought he would die already. Oh my fucking god. Be awake, be awake. Okay. This is embarrassing. Ow.
Revive Saitan. Saitan could get like several turns before he gets one.
Saitan is pretty fast, huh? I'm glad
Yeah,
he's
he
just
is.
spamming sleep.
Funny.
Although I will heal. I need to heal up before.
No. Just like I think Saitan can survive at least one hit, and if I'm wrong, then the hell with me.
Depends on how. The hell with you! Oh, we should watch the Conan the Barbarian.
I like those movies, yeah.
That was the first movie I saw that had boobies. He died.
Nope. Also, maybe escaping. Like at this point.
Yeah, it's really not worth it. This will be the first battle that I've run from.
Because you kept using the death blows as if that was the answer.
He only healed back like 40 damage. Wait, did it not work? No, it didn't.
And you can't call mech on the sewers, which I call BS.
What the hell? Let me leave.
Yeah, I guess just revive
Okay.
Saitan again. Oh, never mind.
Oh my god. Wait, so that battle was scripted.
No, I think you got a random battle right as you were getting this.
Here.
Hey, watch it.
Ugh. It won't open.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna. He just apologizes to the door.
Arr, damn it, it won't open.
Wait, I know what to do. I'm sorry. Hey, stop screaming.
Hey. God damn it. No good. It won't open without the key. A bell? There's a bell inside.
That bell must be. Where's the key?
Vargas should have had it. He must have dropped it somewhere when he got killed. Maybe even the rats got it.
Are we sure that key fell somewhere?
If it was dropped, we should have been able to find it. Anyhow, we must search for it now.
Oh shit.
Heal, 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 heal.
Sorry, that cutscene was too interesting. I almost forgot.
Jeez, you had like 2 characters with 1 HP. And you haven't saved in a while.
That's true. We would have to basically start the stream over.
Alright, where the heck is this key?
Time to look at my map.
It's on F. Where is F? Oh, F is on the other side, Jesus. This is why I said this section takes forever.
Oh, I see, okay.
There is at least a save point on the way to it.
No, we want to go up. Over that. Oh yeah, wait. Before I do fucking anything, how do I check the death blows?
Status.
Bullshit, it should be in abilities.
You have abilities, but those are not
Bullshit!
death blows.
Wait, there's abilities and there's status abilities.
Well, no, it's just the abilities menu there. And there you go.
Oh, I can use my Oogie. Once I unlock it. Dragon Fist! Ow. Open sesame.
Wait,
If I didn't have you, I would fucking just be wandering around these sewers for 30 hours.
I was wandering around these sewers, getting onto each and every one of those letters, and it would tell me what it was. It was like the bird meme where like you go into the fridge, that bird inside, and I was like, I don't know what I was expecting. I got a lot of experience out of it, but like it really doesn't matter because like when death blows right now, grinding them right now is neat and good and all well and good, but when you get 7 AP, grinding for all of the previous ones becomes easier.
It's true. I do want to get what I can get, though.
Yeah. And I mean, this is what this dungeon is designed to be. So far, everything has been pretty short. This is your first, like... In my opinion, this is the first actual dungeon. Like, the palace was a maze, but not really
a lot of them
dungeony.
A lot of them felt like set pieces.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, they were just, like, locations for the set piece. This is, like... This exists solely to be a dungeon.
Yeah, I almost died, actually. Water attack on all! What the fuck? Ow. Yeah, now we're getting our ass kicked.
Okay, just have Saitan heal him once, and you'll be Gucci. It's kind of also why I have Saitan always to default as my healer, because he tends to get more turns than Faye, and I rather Faye continue learning death blows.
That does make a lot of sense.
Cause like Saitan, I think he has a. Yeah, so that's gonna come in handy later. Cause it's not like those blocks X attacks. They're not like the typical like. I mean, they're exactly like the Shin Megami Tensei ones. You get one block of that element. Null rather.
That's good. Wow, Saitan's learning shit.
Yeah, now he's getting at the level where it's like it's clear that he has a party role to fill.
It definitely like, if you couldn't guess, I actually couldn't guess. I thought it was just another monk, but like him getting a lot of support abilities kind of makes me feel.
Yeah. Yeah, you have 3 monks, but all 3 of them are like different Final Fantasy monks.
Ow.
I still think Rico's more of a warrior, but he does have buffs.
I feel like Xenoblade, I shouldn't say Xenoblade, but Xeno character archetypes aren't the same as Final Fantasy. They're kind of their own thing.
In this place, I guess that was like, yeah, because like at this point, like Faye's never gonna learn the same skill, the same magic or spirit thing as Saitan, and neither is Rico.
Yeah, and that would feel weird. It would feel weird if they did.
So the only thing that Faye seems to have gotten from Saitan is the healing.
And maybe some of the combat, like they literally have the same X button.
Yeah.
Never mind, no they don't.
No, but Faye has an attack that does end like how Saitan's X looks. I believe it's one of his death blows. Honestly, with all of these enemies here, I'm like, are we sure they didn't just die to a random battle?
Honestly, they're like, yeah. There's the Predator walking around, but there's also like the scary ass little fat devil things.
Oh yeah, actually, now this is a good time in our stream since we're doing combat to talk about something that we're going to reference very often, and it's probably good for our viewers to know.
What is that?
We both, well, you primarily, then I got into it after you did, but we got into this mystery / thriller writer called Karen Slaughter.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, well, really good, really interesting writer.
No, she's an absolute legend. It's weird that she's like she's like a best-selling author, but I can't find a single other damn person who knows about her.
I also feel like there's just too many books out there. Like, I was trying to think, like, by default, she's my favorite author because she's the only one I've read, like, a ton of books. Like, I'm still reading books of. Whereas, like, some of the authors I liked as a kid, they are either no longer making books or their series are long done. Or I look back on that series and go, well, that kind of sucked.
Yeah. Well,
like, yeah, there's Michael Crichton, but to say Michael Crichton is my favorite is kind of weird because, well, he kind of is a little... He went a little crazy at the end of his lifespan.
Why did you bring up Karen Slaughter?
Because this is the Karen Slaughter section.
Well,
we're trying to do the murder mystery in the sewers.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. You know her.
But also because, like, I feel like we were going to be talking about her at some point, so like this is the perfect time to like
we're definitely
tell our viewers. hey, this is what we're going to be talking about every now and then at random. It
Oh yeah.
might or may not come up.
Oh yeah. I try to shove Karen Slaughter references into a ton of conversations, even if nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about, and it's a really bad habit, and I need to stop doing it. Okay, now I have the other two elements.
Yeah, except that habit has now been like transferred to me because now I do
Well,
it.
good for you. Oh, wait, I thought you said it hasn't been transferred.
Oh, it has been.
Uh,
It's a done deal. I already did it to my sister, and she's like, "Who?" And I'm like, "Oh,
guess you wouldn't get it.
you wouldn't understand."
Wow, what a useless piece of shit. You know, her new book is out, but it's just not in audiobook form yet. They really just need to give Kathleen early copies. Why do you think her name is Kathleen Early? Like, come on. But no, the audiobook will be in August, and I'm so fucking excited. And it's just because, like, it might turn out
Is it a new series book or a standalone?
it's a sequel to Pieces of Her.
Oh crap! Oh crap! No, I don't know what to expect.
I don't know
now.
what to expect either. Are they gonna
I have to buy that book on August too, I suppose. Yeah.
Are they gonna accommodate for the TV show, or are they gonna
I just felt the novel ended. You know, like.
I agree. I kind of don't know why they went with her, but I thought Triptych ended, but that doesn't mean Will Trent shouldn't have happened. All right, well, Rico's dead. Like I almost didn't read all of the Karen Slaughter books because I read Triptych and I was like, wait, the series is 15 novels long? Oh my god, I don't know if I can do that. And then, like, at some point, a really, really long series, like, okay, you as a One Piece fan can fucking relate to this, where it's like, you stop, at some point you stop thinking of a series as being really long, and you start thinking of it as like, oh boy, there's so much content.
I mean, even with like Star Trek and One Piece, there's just a point where it's like it's no longer feels like work, and it's just like, oh, I'm just hanging out in this world.
Yep. It's weird for me to think of Karen Slaughter World as being comforting, because it's really violent and raw and tragic, but I think she's really good at, like, sort of articulating the comforting moments between those as well, and the contrast is really effective. Thank God that fucking thing is dead. I thought it would never die. I thought it was actually gonna fucking fail this fight.
At least you saved. Oh, I love that. Oh my god.
That was pretty dope. Like, all the Will Trent books, they weave back and forth between being about Will himself, or being about Karen Slaughter characters you've come to know before, or about being a new thing. And they weave enough to be, like, really interesting, although I feel like every time they go back to Grant County, a new character just gets character assassinated. I'm like, alright, maybe let's not write anymore about Lena. I completely forgot where I was going.
Check the map real quick. I think we were still heading
North to F. Here we go.
Wait.
What's this?
This is a rat sweeper machine. We call them catless rat removers. What is this? No, it's not broken. Why isn't it moving? Let me see it.
Nani? Ha! There's something inside. Got it. Keys. Those.
These were Vargas's passkeys to the sewer.
Sorry.
They must have gotten caught up in this thing. That's why I wasn't moving.
Can we open that door with these?
Yeah, it should be there.
So go back to the door before.
Yeah.
But what if there was a chest?
Oh, you can't get there from here. It is a poison guard if you want it.
I think I just got one of those.
Oh, okay then. Then just go back to east. Also, click on the emulator.
No, I'm looking at the map right now. I had to click something else to look at the map.
Okay.
Okay. So go to the bottom right. I assume. Oh man, that's gonna be like 3 random battles.
Click on the camera on the emulator.
Is it working?
Nope.
Son of a bitch! Okay.
Now it is. Now it is.
Save again. Oh. The camera was a little... Ow. It always takes me off guard how the music cuts out when you're still playing the game.
It gets me. It definitely gets me.
More like foes appear. I don't like that. Take the rockets.
Dang.
Your friends will never come. Ooh!
That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Ow. Ow. Son of a fucking bitch. Okay. Okay, cool. Ow. I can't react that fast to stimulus.
See, thanks to me playing DNF Duel, I can react to anything. I can react to my own death.
You can react to your own death. You're like, oh, I died.
The absolute privilege I feel in that game is so great. I have to worry about. I don't have to worry about getting guard broken by the Swift Master.
That's pretty awesome. I'm glad for you. Legitimately. Wait. Okay, they already gave lore on these things.
Yeah, they're just the rat sweepers that are pretty bad at their job because we still get random encounters.
Well, we haven't gotten random encounters with rats now, have we?
I guess their name precedes them.
I have to shoot. I have to shoot the fishies with fireballs. No. Alright, this seems stupid. I don't want to fight this. Like, it would just be Faye shooting fireballs at them until they come out.
Yeah, and then running out of your EP or whatever.
What the?
North, I believe.
Stupid fucking robot. You make me look bad. Oh my god, I don't want to fight! I really don't want to fight these guys, actually. Gus, this game sucks ass. Why would they make a protagonist who doesn't want to do the adventure? Because the player wants to do the adventure.
Oh, damn it.
Why would you? Why? It's clearly flawed.
I mean, just wait until you get to Future Connected.
Whoa!
At least for me.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, he literally just did like a wrestling.
Oh my god. That's the kind of move that when you see in wrestling, you're like, how does anyone see them do this move and not immediately think wrestling is fake?
Because usually it's kids, right? Like,
No.
I'm like, it's because it's kids, right? Right?
Just no. Although there are people
Yeah.
who are like, there are wrestling fans that are like, you know, they know wrestling is fake, but they appreciate the craft.
I guess it's like telenovelas, like they're not based on real life, but we still find them interesting.
But there are adults who think sim wrestling is real. Like, it's... I used to work with somebody like that.
I wonder if like what the decision process is. Do they just throw a dice and say, "Yeah, you win"?
No, they have character arcs and story arcs planned out ahead of time.
I see.
So it's literally the same as anime.
It's like a long anime that never ends, which is comforting in a way.
There are arcs. I being genuinely serious when things are structured like an anime, because there's arcs, there's like, this guy turns into a villain for a little bit and then turns to the good side for a little bit. The story of the story of the Golden Lovers is like one of the best in all wrestling.
The only one I know is The Undertaker because he had a comic book, and that comic book actually put him pretty high on the whole like tiered list or
Oh,
like
I know
versus
what
wiki.
I know what you're talking about.
Because he has access to like the Book of the Dead.
It's so, yeah. The Undertaker, like, he switches roles so often, like, and in WWE sometimes he's an anti-hero, and then like, it's like, well, the Undertaker was actually good this time. Who would have known? And then the next week he's like creating a cult out of killing wrestlers and then resurrecting them as zombies, like Madara Uchiha.
Every Undertaker gif that I find on
And this
Discord is like the best.
None of this is the comics. This is all just stuff that happens in WWE.
Oh.
Everything
Good.
everything I just said. My favorite thing was like, when John Cena was like, because John Cena was the shonen protagonist for a while, and Undertaker was the villain for that arc, and so John Cena shows up and he's like, I'm gonna kick Undertaker's ass, and then Undertaker shows up with a coffin on stage, and then he opens the coffin and there's a wax figure of John Cena inside of it, and it cuts to John Cena's reaction and he looks like he's about to shit his pants.
Also, don't forget you have 3 triangle moves now.
Huh?
You have 3 triangle moves now.
What do you mean?
You keep doing 2 triangle X, and now you have 3 triangle and X.
So I need to do triangle, triangle, square, triangle, triangle, and then triangle, square, triangle, 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 and then triple
XX.
triangle, X.
No, just triple triangle X is for death blows, not for death blow building.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. This is... Damn. No, it must be this one. What?
Hurry up.
Why are there so many keys? Oh,
This is a TV show in Venezuela. You have to open a door and they give you a bunch of keys and you have the time limit.
I thought a random battle was gonna happen with the keys. Whew, open.
Are you ready?
Wait a sec, cause I have to pee really bad.
Stupid, what are you waiting for? Let's go.
No,
Wow,
no!
Wow, that's so funny. That is
Dickhead!
so funny.
Rico, I have to piss! What?
It's not here.
Look up. That is very subversive for RPGs.
That was so funny. I didn't know that could happen. It moved.
It's not here.
It appears it can move outside through these sewage drains.
God, Rico's just like, oh, did you want to save? Did you want to maybe get potions? Ooh.
Damn, we should have found it here.
Eh? Okay, I gotta. It's break time.
Break time.
Let's take a 10. Let's take a tenner. So, BRB. I will mute you so as to provide privacy. Wait. 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 Okay.
Inside your heart, you will find a special place to unwind. When you feel right, look at yourself. Inside your mind, you will see cosmic eternity. Oh yeah! Da 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 da.
Aye, aye, Captain. All right. So on the map, thankfully, you don't have to go too far.
This one. There we go.
Oh, actually, you.
Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, let's open the chest. What's this? Bell amulet. Why would it have this?
Wait, we can lure it with this thing. It does not look like it will show up now. Where can we use it?
Wait, what happened to the super Spanish Rico?
Oh, where can we use it?
Yes, 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 yes. I am okay
Let
with
us think
this.
about what we know so far.
I'm okay with this voice change.
I'm just gonna think of my dad.
I got.
If you jump all those pipes, there's another chest up there. It's an ether veiler. Let me make sure I know what it does before.
That's crazy. I wouldn't have even thought to jump on the pipes at all.
You have to move the camera around a lot for the best angles for the platforming.
All right, all right, all right. This is immediately frustrating. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, doubles elemental defenses, and it's for gear, so it's actually kind of.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, this is the
I'm getting
the
it.
hardest.
Damn it.
You almost got it.
This is the hardest challenge in the game. It's worse than Yzmot. It's worse than uh mysterious figure.
I mean, we'll see when we get to the infamous tower dungeon that everyone bitched to me about.
Fuck my ass. My ass. Alright, I'm gonna put the Sonic music back on. Because it was...
Supersonic racing.
No, it was at the casino music from Sonic Heroes. And I think that would fit for me trying to fucking get this shit. I'm fine with being stuck here. I just like... it just sucks. Also, there's no music in this room anyway.
Yeah, there isn't.
Fuck. Damn it. Alright, this might be a little loud. Alright. If I can get it before the song ends, I will be very happy. Alright, left. No! No! Okay, okay. I know what to do. Don't ever have it at a diagonal.
Oh yeah.
Alright, there we go. And little up. Little up. Okay, I got punished for that. Gotta go a little diagonal. A little left. A little forward. And a little up. Fuck my ass!
No. That was so. Honestly,
Oh
I'm a lesser man. I would have safe stated there.
Hell no.
I am a much lesser man.
Hell no. Takahashi had a vision for this game, and this is clearly it.
I was like,
Fuck.
please take some time to get to hate the gameplay, so that when you get to this 2, you are like, oh, thank God.
Oh my god. Alright. If there were random... I would only be mad at this if there were random encounters.
They were random. Yeah, even in the tower, they are random encounters, but they're like based on the tile, not your movement. So once you see a random encounter, you will not get a random encounter on that tile ever again.
Interesting. Alright, I know how I'm fucking up. I know. Because it's not just a straight shot. I have to, like, finagle with it. Just like this jump right here. I have to do, like, a little curveball. Alright. Okay, I'm on the chest.
This is dangerous.
This is stupid! This is stupid! Stop! Stop! Yay! Oh my god, I did it before the fucking... I did it before the music ended.
Oh my god.
This sucks. Can't wait for disc 2.
Honestly.
I have a joke planned for the disc 2 stream, just to let you know. But
Oh.
I'm just gonna let you know ahead of time, but it's not gonna take more than like 10 minutes. I was
10
gonna
minutes.
I was gonna prank you with it and just spawn it on you, but I feel like you would fucking like fist my ass if I did that.
Well, you give me the warning, so now emotional damage is allowed.
Exactly. Don't worry, it's not gonna be like mean-spirited.
The most mean spirit. Oh.
Slime in the drain. There should be several places like this.
Yes. This must be the one drain it comes and goes from.
That's it. We'll use the bell there to lure it out. Wait, where?
He's referring to the one where it has like has water coming out of it, but there's no like slime, and that's just to the north of you. You'll see it near G in the map.
What was the combination you told me about? Oh yeah, X, X, X. Or triangle, 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 X.
Yeah, you know you're doing the most current death blow if you have 0 AP when you're doing it. If you have 1 AP, then you might be missing a button.
That makes sense. I think I'm gonna have one of these characters store up AP for the fucking weirdo monster when he comes out.
That's a good idea.
Because I nearly died to him last time. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. He's dead. Oh, does he keep his AP when he dies and I revive him?
Yes.
Cool.
He keeps his AP even if you die and win the battle. AP is not connected to EXP, thankfully. Oh wait, no, you meant AP. I meant the experience of Deathblow experience. You keep it even if you die.
Oh, well, it seems like you also do AP, so... Saitan is so freaking fast, Jesus. How about a Camber? Antonio Banderas and... What? How come this... Oh, never mind. Ooh. I love that move in fighting games when you just drop kick a motherfucker. Same with Nero. I was in that fight for so long, I forgot where I was. Wait. So
You see, um, you see. Actually, I think the map tells you. The map in-game map tells you.
um.
Um, no. Well, you have to go.
Wait, we're using the bell to lure them from where now?
You see where G is? Around G.
Yeah. Go to G.
Mhm.
Okay.
You'll pass it, but it's by
Ow.
G.
Whoops. Bum, 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 bum. Activating the map uh, is one tick closer to random encounters. Wait, am I almost dead? Not really. But have I learned enough death blows? Oh, so they all have the same button
Mhm.
paths, but the actual death blow is different. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. Yes.
That puts a lot more things into context now. Okay.
Yeah. So you have your triangle X is your like level 1 like triangle X is like require the more AP it requires, the more damage it typically does.
So the do I get the dragon fist by doing triangle 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 X?
Yes, 4 triangles and then an X. Well, Tembu. Tembu would be 4 triangles and an X, I think.
Well,
Dragon Fist.
I'm just
Dragon
saying
Fist, I think, is 3 triangles. Yes.
yeah, I'm saying that because I'm looking at the other death blows from the other characters and they all have a thing slotted right there that says triangle 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 X and then you go to dragon fist and then it's like 76 experience, so it leads me to believe this is the thing that he learns with triangle 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 X.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
I am so smart. I am so smart.
Correct.
S-M-R-T.
We
I mean
didn't. We didn't need to
S-M-A-R-T.
have. We didn't have to have a tutorial to learn the combat.
Well, you've been basically yelling the most basic mechanics at me. Not yelling as if like it was anything you did bad. It was more like you were more like, please, please, don't misunderstand the system. Which I totally would have if you hadn't like let me know.
It looked like you got it on an instinctual level, so I never like.
No, I just no. 100%. I just did what you said without question. And that's where I'm at right now. I would have I would have never known about the like
EXP.
yeah, the Deathblow EXP until
Well,
I get randomly into it and I see meters building for no reason and then I would probably look it up.
yeah, I didn't exactly understand. I didn't exactly understand how this whole thing worked until we were talking to one of the people in the chat, and they explained like, oh, whenever it's an odd number, you get square one. Whenever it's an even number, you get square two, or vice versa. So that like I just did the combos people suggested. I didn't think of why they were the suggested combos. And
That
it's because the first square, the one that does triangle, triangle, square, triangle, triangle, will give you square one, and then triangle, square, triangle, triangle, triangle will give you square two.
well that's basically where I'm at. Like I don't oh I gotta split up
Just a little bit more, yeah.
I gotta split up the screen here.
Well, no, we're almost done with this place, thankfully.
Well, it's because on one half I need to see the chat, and on the other I have to see the map.
Oh, well, yeah, like I said, that we're almost done with this place, thankfully. Oh, no, you're going the wrong way!
I want the treasure. The treasure. Gallant belt. 10% HP up and restore. I think I'm gonna give that to Rico because he keeps dying.
Yeah, he doesn't have like a helmet, so he has less defense than the rest.
Let's give Faye. No, let's give Saitan the speed ring to give him more speed.
Later, like the ultimate equipment that I put on them is like haste shoes.
I mean that's honestly you get any RPG from the 90s and that's probably the case.
And it's like one of the things was like the problem is I was very unlucky. Like a lot of people seem to have a lot of luck with them. There was a point where I was like, this item just does not exist. It's just not this enemy that drops the item does not exist. Okay, that was supposed to be where you had to go, but in that case, go north from here.
That's what I thought. Yeah, there's a ladder. Yeah, now I gotta glitch it. Yay. This game is the greatest game of all time. Huh? What?
What are you doing?
Shoot. Key's not here. We can't open the door.
Out of the way. Let me try. Gua ha, gwe what? Huff 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 ha. How did it go? Huh?
Alright. I guess we had a threesome near the door.
Idiot. It pulls open. Jeez.
That's pretty funny.
What are you pushing it for?
That's always a funny joke.
Hold on, where are we at? Okay, there we are. Try going to the first X you see there. We just gotta go to a place where there's like a murder, but there's no slime. And I don't remember which of the X's it was, unfortunately.
A murder with no slime, you say? Wait a minute. I'll click back in a second. I have a feeling. Ooh. The murder's gonna be over here. Ow. Okay, no, that was the old murder place.
And there was slime.
Oh, my existence has been challenged by the appearance of an enemy. Now I must question the purpose of life.
Wait, according to this guide, it says that on the map, they point out where it is.
The last cutscene was just them making a joke about pulling doors versus pushing doors.
Well, it was the cutscene when they went into the room and you found the bell or whatever.
Oh yeah, we needed to take the bell, and we needed to go to place to summon the murderer thing. Wait, what does C mean?
Check the map.
Did I get the? Okay, I did get the treasure over here.
Yeah, try going back to the previous area. I might be wrong on this, so forgive me. You'll get some EXP out of this.
I can't. Well, okay, so like,
Go up.
why the frick isn't the chat showing? Ow. Yeah. Oh, okay. I know where I came from now. You know what?
I could be wrong, but at the same time, going that way does lead us to more murder places faster.
I do love murder places.
Murder.
I have so many Lazy Masquerade videos to catch up on.
Oh my god, don't even. I forgot you listen to those too.
They are
I
so
do too.
scary.
I do too, but like, my husband does not like when I go into them because I get very, very scared in the morning. So I wake up and he's standing there, and I'm like, "It's a shadow. Someone's murdering me."
There was one time where my dad, he was like whooping in his sleep. He was like, woohoo, woohoo, and I like ran over to his couch in the middle of the night, and I was like, shut the fuck up. And he thought I was the Grudge because I have long hair, and I walked up in the middle of the night to his couch, and he was in the middle of waking up, like when I was at. I was like, okay, I don't want to like make you shit your pants, but you do need to shut the fuck up.
Woohoo in his sleep? Wait, what the fuck is he playing, Clone?
No, like, I can't, like, literally, I'm not joking or exaggerating, like, where most people, you know, oh, they scream in their sleep, oh, they mumble in their sleep, my dad will be like, woo! Woohoo! Woo! So his dreams are obviously really lit, but it happens at like 2 in the morning, and I'm like, nothing can be that fun.
Oh, hey, Kyler was right. Those enemies drop revival items.
Ooh, that's good. See,
You're gonna need them.
See, that's the problem. I have to. Oh.
Okay, actually, no. Check the map again. Not the map I sent you. Do you see that circle? I think they're telling us to go there.
Really? All right. Wait, I think it just came from there.
We
Well-
went on the other side.
Let's take a look. Do I need to press X button? Yes, I do. And you can lower it with this bell. Bring it here. Uh-huh, that's it. Take it back now, y'all. Crisscross. There was always slime near the drain it uses, and he never returns to the same site twice. So we need a drain with slime nearby and no murder site. Right, I think there's one on this floor north of here. Okay, north.
Now, oh my god, it's one of those where you have to unlock the fucking conversation first.
That's fine.
There's the slime, but no murder.
Oh, Rico just teleported. Here!
I realized. I am sure this is the only drain with slime and no murder site nearby.
Alright, got it!
Holy shit, he is.
I probably should have healed before this.
I like to believe that he's like touching Rico's peck.
Yeah, just like, they're so rock hard that it just makes a stone sound. Ugh! This looks like a Doom level.
It is here! Wow, I'm like,
Ah!
wow.
Behind you! How is anybody supposed to read any of this?
What?
I'm an adult virgin.
Damn it, I thought you forgot about it.
Never. This is it! This is the guy that I saw in the YouTube video that fucks people up.
Yes, he,
Wait! Gus, you should have told me to equip the confusion thing.
Whoopsies.
Oopsie doopsie poopsie. I hope I don't die.
No, you're still doing, one triangle too short. You gotta learn your
Fire in the
combos. Okay, so here's one strategy you want to do though. No, back up. Use Renki,
Yep.
and then
I basically realized that immediately.
he's gonna deal fire damage, yeah.
Oh, so block fire on everybody.
Yes.
I'm gonna save AP. I can't believe I remembered a video I watched like 12 years ago. This is definitely the guy I saw.
Catch his name whenever he attacks.
Red rum. You know what that means backwards, right?
Yes, I do.
Of course you do.
I think it's a Stephen King reference.
It is. You know that you know The Shining, right?
Aye, aye, sir.
You know that Stephen King actually hates the movie version of The Shining?
Aye, 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 and it's okay. I hate most of Stephen King's thing. I'm kidding.
But like, The Shining is the one movie that's actually a good movie from
That's
Stephen
probably
King.
why he does. Yeah, like probably why he doesn't like it.
I hate that this is good. It makes you wonder, like, do you think... Alright, I wish this guy wouldn't be confused anymore. Bloody rain! Alright, I need to do more, fire blocks.
Yeah, because that attack sucks if he hits you.
Is there a stronger version of this boss, or is this the boss that I've heard so much shit about?
It is the boss. It's just he hasn't used the insta kill on you.
Oh, I didn't know there was an insta-kill.
I remember when I was like, you gotta buy a bunch of revives. It's for this fight.
I wish I had equipped the confusion block.
You know, I think you can beat it even without it.
It's fine. Let's see. Ball of Chi attack, attack up. Let's do attack up.
Yeah, do a lot. Yeah, do Iron Valor and then just hit him with your best death blows.
I want to do.
Oh, that's it. Oh no, that's not it. Never mind.
I want to do the combo thing, where I do 10,000.
Oh, you can do that too. You can do that too.
Where I do 10,000 death blows at once, because I think about that moment constantly when I first did that.
Yeah, just have Renki ready on him. You don't have to use the like up until he uses the fire move.
Makes
And then if you wanna do this fight like that, you can.
Makes sense. Ow! Oh shit. Okay. I'm glad I gave him the speed ring before this fight. He can seriously move again? Oh my god, he's amazing.
He is super fast.
Especially with the speed boots or whatever I gave him.
I don't know if something tells me there's something weird about those because I didn't see them being suggested for accessories, but they must make a big difference in the early game because it's making a visual difference here.
Yeah, it's basically like... It's probably not... There's probably a haste status later that's better, but look at this! 2 turns in a row.
He's built for his kit. Like the whole, oh, you waste a turn casting this to make it AoE is not a problem at all.
It does not... Yeah, he fucking... Doesn't...
He gets the 2 turns, like...
Yeah, this is really great. I'm super glad that,
And he has a pretty nice pool too, like... Spoiler alert, Saitan's my favorite character to have in my party.
Yeah, I wonder why you volunteered on voicing him for no reason.
Well, also exposition, but you know.
He is really fucking good though, Jesus.
This isn't even his final form.
I can't wait for his character arc. Oops. I forgot to be...
No, I think it was still up.
Well,
He hadn't used it in a while. Now you want to put it back up. Yeah, you're breaking this. Like, although it is really funny he hasn't used the insta kill move on you.
he doesn't have the balls. It makes
Maybe
up for
it's the other there is another version of this, like not the exact character, it's like a recolor. And I don't know if that's the one that has the insta kill move and not this, but Let me see. Let me read the guide. Nope, this is the one that has the insta-kill move, so it's just he hasn't used it.
Yeah, well, speaking of insta-kill...
Oh, he only has about 4,000 HP, so we'll see how this goes.
Ugh! 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 Fucking haymaker! Oh, get that shit! Boom! Those were like 3 different kinds of suplexes. I actually don't think I saw that death blow yet.
Yeah, there's so many animations in this poor game. The exhibition is like 30 minutes long, 40 minutes long.
Murder?
Because it... Yeah, there you go.
Alright, well
He's pissed.
Alright, well he figured out the VIP on my team.
And now use the Zeta Souls.
Zeta Soul.
Oh, you still have Samson's hair.
I completely forgot about it, to be honest. But I do remember going on a rant on the Bible story itself. Ow! No, not you! God damn it. Die already. Or should I be building AP again?
Nah, you want to kill him really fast now, because the now I think the insta kill is like, according to this, is after you reach a certain threshold.
That makes
So he's gonna
sense.
start tossing it out.
Suplex! Well, he's been murdered. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Other than unmurder him.
I'd say just spam hanging on him, the square and X.
Okay.
And death drive on Rico.
Wow. He got poisoned twice. Spam what on Rico?
Death drive. I think it's triangle, triangle. There you go. Yeah, that's a chunk.
No, he's confused. Fat Albert and the gang got confused. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Wait, mental effect. I saw one that said mental effect.
Well, maybe if he had some sunglasses on. Damn, I really wish that killed him. Okay. Okay, Saitan's back. Alright, nope. Renki. I think I'll save a little bit of AP. Okay, he hit Faye, so we're actually good. Oops. Might as well. I forgot Faye.
Keep missing one.
I forgot Saitan got 3 turns in a row.
You keep missing one triangle.
Yeah, but I want that death blow
Why that one?
because it's rad.
No, that's fair. I do the same.
All right.
Oh my
So-
god.
So is that
This boss fight.
is that the hardest battle in the game?
No, 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 not by a long shot. This is just like a gut punch
Okay.
or a gut check. Yeah, you were at 8 EP first sight, and I was like, this is getting dangerous.
Oh, that was close. Cause like, I I've heard rumors of this fight, and I mean that was pretty. I mean that was long, but I wouldn't call it hard.
It's because people don't buy the Cetasols or don't fight enough of those things to get enough Cetasols, so they get to this fight and they don't have any way of reviving, and yeah, that sucks.
That
What
would
the hell
suck.
was that?
I did have to revive more in this fight than usual. Why did it have a bell?
It had normal human-like intellect. No. It is better to say had left remaining. What? What do you mean? No.
What do you mean?
It is really rather sad. Please take us immediately back to the surface. I beg of you, video game. Be a good video game.
Oh my god,
Please?
I literally said, "Oh, I hope it fades out and fades back in, and it's still in the sewer."
I'll see you later. I'll wait you at your dorm. Ugh.
Hey, your left arm. In that fight, you got.
It's nothing. I wonder if he will forfeit the battling because of that injury.
Huh? Oh my fucking god. Has he awoken?
Yes, twice, no. 3 times to be exact. May I ask you this? Why would he be moved to a place like this? Was it the elders?
Wait, were you voicing the other guy or was I?
You were.
Nay, they're hoping for a more immediate disposal. I don't blame them. They have a deeply edged fear of him.
Then
Yes. Probably.
it would be hasty to dispose of him now.
What if Squidward's bold and brash like floated around in the background?
I will make that a mod somehow.
Oh
I
my
will
god.
figure it out.
I would be so fucking great.
I do not think it is too late to wait until we find out his purpose.
If that is your judgment, then so be it.
Your will is my will, your majesty. Well then, allow me to...
Wait a moment. I see.
Yes?
Their judgment has been handed down.
What is it then?
A purge. The number one gate generator is 200 Kelt southwest of Northern. God damn it, I have the hiccups. And 4,000 Charl underground. Its interference waves make guided weapons use impossible in this area. So use the last minute. God damn it. Use to the last minute, the hikes must be piloted manually. After canceling stealth mode, you will provide direct escort from the hikes inside the enemy zone. Any questions?
Many. Well...
That wasn't very well translated, was it? Yes, Lieutenant?
I understand our escort orders, but where is our main objective?
That is classified.
But without knowing our objective, our response to any orders will be slow. Even if we're just ordered to provide cover, we need to at least know the attack objective.
The objective will be issued during the mission. It will be relayed directly to the Hike's pilots.
But
Your only concern is to protect the Hike from the enemy's anti-aircraft weapons. Any problem with that?
no, if that's the case...
Anything else? Then this ends the main briefing. Confirm terrain, weather, and enemy defense details with the information at hand. The mission starts at 1700. Until then, wait in your assigned units. I think it's fitting for the cutscene that this guy has hiccups. I shouldn't have to remind you that this mission is a purge. Remember, we have complete authority over the lambs. Dismissed.
I have time to commit some war crimes.
This sucks, Lieutenant. How can we go along with this? What's he mean to the objectives have nothing to do with us?
Be quiet, I'm thinking.
Don't snap at me. I hate hysterical women.
Are you ready to take the consequences for that remark? Bam! You
Uh-oh.
just sliced through him. Whew!
My diapers are full. What's wrong? Something bugging you?
Sorry, I'm so edgy.
You know you gotta clip. You know you gotta screen cap this, right?
Those self-detonating bombs are just air units with Keef class bombs on board.
Jesus.
I don't see why they need to use them all of a sudden. There are just too many. One of those alone would have enough firepower, but 8 of them is overkill.
I think I'm gonna call it after this cutscene, just because I have work in the morning.
Okay.
But are you free? Are you free tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow we have for what? Yeah.
Okay. I don't have work the day after tomorrow, so we can go later.
Okay. They haven't told us our target yet, and we're not just going to drop them for fun.
For fun.
You bet I'm worried.
Maybe to purge the lambs.
They're human, the same as us, right? They have to give us a reason. I can't go along with this just because it's an order. What?
Nothing. Even though we are called Solarians, we are third-class citizens or worker bees. Us third-class citizens have our origins in the lambs. I can understand having such doubts in such orders. But you're different. You're a pure first-class citizen and come from a good family. I've heard your father has a lot of pull in the military.
My family and father have nothing to do with it.
Well, if you ask me, a first-class citizen thinking like this is a little unusual.
Not really. It's quite natural.
So, how about it? Are you gonna do it? The army will detonate us all back to being third-class citizens.
Emote. Don't worry, I'll just do my duty, but I'm only escorting the hacked. I won't help with anything else.
But what if something happens? You're just backing yourself into a corner.
Can't be helped, I guess.
It can't be helped. Well, this helped. The translation
That's just the
needs
second
to
one,
have
though.
helped.
That's just the second one.
Yeah, well, guess what? Guess what?
It can't be helped.
Yep. Well, either's fine for us. Just do what you're told. Nothing else matters.
You can save, probably in the cantina.
Save point. Oh no, cutscene.
Shouldn't be a long one. You're late. You made me wait for ages.
I literally ran straight here. Sorry. Later. The doc said he wanted to pay the courtesy of burying the monster. So I waited outside.
Is that so? Oh well, at least the murders have been brought to an end.
Drinks for all!
Yes, that is right, and Faye has been proved innocent as well. And I guess the out of bounds order on the sewers was lifted straight after that, too. Anyway, my allying with you ends here. The next time we meet Faye, we will be opponents. Come on, try and beat me. I'll enjoy seeing you try to settle your scores with me.
I swear to God, if he uses the death blows that I grinded for him against me, I'm gonna be pissed. Hey!
No, he's in his mech.
What about that wound in your arm? You can't try to battle in that state.
Can you really afford to worry about your opponent?
But Rico...
Worry about yourself before others. Don't hold back now. Give me your best fight. If you don't do your best, you could be the one who dies.
Understood.
Right. That's good.
Good boy!
Right? Now that matter is resolved, I have done all I can do to help. What is left is up to you, Faye. You must settle this other problem with your own hands.
I guess so.
Does this arm wound bother you that much? Faye, you realize we do not have...
I know, Doc. We don't have much time to spare. What's more, what he says is right. You shouldn't hold back in a battle. Etiquette dictates a true fight.
It seems I was overly concerned. Anyway, let's rest up now. Remember, you must win up to the final leagues first, and the champ is not the only one you have to beat.
Don't worry, I've been labbing on the side.
That's pretty much what awaits us next. The tournament
I'm so
of
excited.
Tekken.
I'm so excited. That was so fucking fun. I will say that
Is the longest segment that I recall. Like, this is where the game's, like, quote-unquote slowed down, because it just had a couple of long segments.
I'm super excited. That Tekken shit was the most hyped thing. You would never see that in a modern game. Ever. Like that, you would never see a fucking fighting game with 44 characters in a freaking...
I wish.
Oh my god.
I wish Star Ocean 6 had it, just like Star Ocean 3 did.
A year of playing it, like,
It's the one feature. If I want to beat up
it'll be rough.
Fate Line God, like, I can.
Oh my god. Wow, there's this person who freaking sucks at Guilty Gear Strive and who's playing Guilty Gear Strive, and I'm gonna raid them. Because it will be funny. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Farewell.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Thank you for existing in my life forever.